Hi, I'm MTG, and welcome to my channel where I waste my wild cards on meme decks so you don't have to. And it feels good to be, back in playing Historic Brawl because last couple of weeks I was super busy trying to get that edit for our new Commander series, Good Clean Commander, that put together with some friends, all finished and edited, which took a lot more work than I was realizing it would. So I wasn't able to upload anything for Historic Brawl last week, but new week able to get one in. But yeah, so thank you for everyone who's been super positive and really supportive for just everything that trying to accomplish here. So again, thank you so much for all your positive feedback and helpful feedback to just help me learn how to be better. But anyways, no further ado, let's go check out the deck list. See you in a second. All right, here is the Commander Fancy Kitty, also known as Rigo Streetwise Mentor. And it's a pretty interesting 3-drop here just because the mana, you can either pay a forest or a plains, and then a plains or a island. And I think like when you have commanders like that where they're a bit flexible with like the type of mana that you can pay into their cost, it just makes them really uh, I would say more easy to just, drop, especially if you're having a hard time like mana fixing. So what I liked about this one is it, like Falco, also enters the battlefield with some built-in protection. So in other words, entering with a shield counter. And then another piece that I liked is that it has the potential to trigger like card draw. And yes, you have to attack a player with or a planeswalker with a creature that's power 1 or less to draw that card, and you do only get one card draw whenever you attack with like one of those tokens. So let's say like you're attacking with like 3 spirit 1/1 flying tokens or something, you would still only get like one card draw from that. But that does actually help quite a bit because I always like having a little bit of card advantage, and having something that could potentially give you that in the command zone is very nice. So with this, again, the whole like point is to kind of focus on things with like one attack power. And so I was trying to like look at this build and be like, okay, what can help me just make tons of tokens and spam the board? And there are a few pieces in here that I feel like are nombos, but I just didn't really know what else would be like a good alternative in Arena. So Darling of the Masses, it does create a 1/1 green white token whenever it attacks. But the issue is that those tokens they make, they get a +1 to their attack power, which is nice if you need to go wide with like a million citizen tokens, but it does shut down that like potential card draw that you'd be getting from Rigo. So I could see like why maybe that's not something you'd want to include. Tender Shoot Dryad, I just felt was super helpful for keeping the pressure up and, just creating tons of tokens that just fed into like other cards like Gallo Greeters, who's giving like, tap treasure tokens or letting you gain life or just whatever value piece you need on those triggers, because each upkeep you're creating a sapperling. So if you have stuff that like really depends or synergizes well with just creatures entering the battlefield, or just having like bodies like the hideaway enchantment, then like this is a good card. Those sapperlings will, but it's pretty easy to get that +2/+2 on them. So again, like those will not allow you to get your commander's card draw. But I don't really feel like this card that's as big of an issue just because you're getting so much value. Maja, I really like this card, but again, because it gives +1/+1 to each other creature, it can shut down like that card draw that you'd get with your commander. So maybe these are considered like nombos that you might want to cut, but I just found them really helpful if I just needed more bodies to go wide and kind of snowball. So for cards that I thought were really good at just creating bodies that I got card draw off of was a Clarion Spirit, just because those flying spirit tokens, it's pretty easy to swing out with one, and more than likely someone's not going to have a flyer, but it's also good for just being like a body if you need to stop flyers as well. But I found that the spirit tokens that, Clarion was making allowed me to get card draw and like just synergized really well with the commander. Halo Fountain, I liked. Obviously, you make a 1/1 green white citizen creature token, which can also synergize with Rigo's card draw. But the other piece of this is I like that this deck like wants to attack, right? So you're being really aggressive, and it's just really nice when you can untap those creatures that you just attacked with, so that you have a way to like protect yourself more. Something else is wedding announcement. And this one maybe also can feel like a Nambo a bit, just because when it flips, it will just permanently turn all those like 1/1 creatures into 2/2s, so that Rigo doesn't get that card draw anymore. But I really like this because again, if you're not necessarily like wanting to depend on like your whole synergy, just making sure that Rigo gets those card draw pieces, like you could still just, you know, kind of snowball up in a way. Like these citizen tokens kind of remind me with like how you do stuff with like elf tokens, where you're just trying to make a ton of them, boost them all really quickly, and like, you know, hit face. So I kind of saw this as like an alternative win condition. Like if I didn't really care about getting more card draw because I was doing fine, like just being able to make tons of bodies and then boost all those bodies really quickly is just insane. Ada line works really well with Rigo. Something to note though is that when she creates that 1/1 attacking white human creature token, it doesn't trigger Rigo until the next turn when you try to attack with it. Or at least that's what I saw. Feel free to call me out if I'm wrong on that. But same thing with Leonin War Leader. Atrasta I like because those things like we're also just creating 1/2 creepy spider tokens that have reach, so those are just nice for blocking as well. And there are 1/2, so they're, you know, have a higher survivability than just those 1/1s. But I think like one of the best cards for this deck is Rabble Rousing, because even though that it sounds like 10 or more creatures is a lot, it's actually pretty achievable with this deck because of all the citizen tokens and other 1/1 tokens that you're creating. You're able just to put out a ton of bodies and just be super aggro and storm the board. And rabble rousing just really helps you again have that kind of snowball effect. Infestation expert, same thing, just creating 1/1s and letting you go wide and, you know, smack face and do some cool stuff. So excited to show you what this deck is all about, and let's go. Let's see you out there. This could be very scary against us. We'll keep this hand. Gala Greeters starting off is very nice. Okay, we'll drop the force. Mox Amber, okay. Wonder if we should be a bully. Turn 3. So we could hit their Mox Amber, but they don't have any legendary creatures down yet, so maybe we just focus more on building our board state. Okay. Drop you. Rigo, our fancy kitty, making an appearance. Tap treasure. Since we missed that. Love that treasure ramp. Alright, kitty. What's up, Karen? Yes. Hand. Don't get that card drop, and we'll survive. Kerrigan will be my coach. Okay.
The system can't fix everything. We can. I know something you don't know.
Ooh. I got to do it. It's one of my favorite cards. Okay, treasure token. Yes, Miss Kerrigan. So what makes sense here? Is that a legendary planeswalker? Okay, so let's destroy that so they don't get as much mana. Okay, attacking. A little cute. Wait, what is it? Human creature token thingy. Wow, why is my brain so frozen? What do you think he's doing? Got rid of their massacre worm. That definitely wrecked me. Okay. Oh! GG's. This feels like a super slow hand. But I'm gonna keep it. So why not? Oh, I should have done that tap land first. I always hate playing Bala or the Gate Recovery just because, like, this is just so nice for getting stuff back, and then Onto is just a really good board wipe too. It is pricey, but the fact that it can be like a land or board wipe's nice, and I always feel like whenever I do play this on a land, I needed it later in the game. So maybe I am taking a bit of a risk here. Woo! Paid off. Okay. We will drop you. Help us fix it. Make a treasure token. And just go ahead and drop that on a plains. Attacks. And I'm thinking next what we'll probably want to do is get the Darling of the Masses. Make another treasure. And pass turn. Yeah, because I don't want to risk attacking in and losing these two when I'm still wanting to kind of fix to where I want to be. Okay, so we'll just let that enter tapped. We'll drop Rabble Rousing just to start setting up. Let's put Titan of Industry under there. And next. So she is nice, but kind of a nombo with Rigo just because of the card draw. Like, she makes those citizen tokens I'd be creating a bit too small, so I'm thinking like it's just a good idea to instead attack with her, risk losing her to the mirror Triton there, and then that way we can get more card draw off the commander. So if we really want to, we can get her back with like Gate Recovery if we need to go wide and like boost all those citizen tokens. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this just so we can start the card draw shenanigans. Let's create a treasure token. We're gonna drop Halo Fountain and go ahead and attack. We'll put a +1/+1 counter up, gain 2 life. And then let's just wait. See what they do, and then we can figure out what we want to untap. Okay, so let's untap 2. Oh, yeah, let's do that. And boop. Boop. Be nice, be nice. Hit a land drop. We'll put this here. Let's put it on the commander. And pass turn. So we definitely got quite a board state going. How many does this need? 10 or more? Yeah. Definitely in a good spot. So let's put down Hydra. Tovalor's Huntmaster to make more tokens. We'll do treasure. +1 and 2 life. Alright, and let's attack. Cast you. And then we'll put destroy counter. Don't think we're really worried about necessarily losing anything, but just in case, I'll put a shield counter on the Titan. I can't see it. You, right? Oh, destroy, sorry. Oh, sorry. That was my bad. I was trying to put the shield counter on first, so I didn't realize I was saying to target an enchantment. great cards, but issue here is we wouldn't really be able to play 2 planes until later in the game to put cards like her down, so I don't know if this is worth it. A lot better start. We'll keep that. Start with the planes. Let's drop you, and then we got you. I love it when I have Tender Shoot, Dryad, and Adeline in my starting hand. Like, those are pretty much the 2 cards that just help me overwhelm. Okay, put you in. Drop you. Let's see if they'll trade. Nope. Okay. Rabble Rousing is also a really good card. Probably gonna be able to bounce Kami back too, huh? But we'll see what becomes the bigger threat. Let's do Bastry. And then we can put a counter on Clarion Spirit.
I trust in your ability.
Offer the little 1/1 up. Yeah, so definitely thinking we bounce Kami back then. And then we can try to get Tender Shoot and Rabble Rousing down to go wide. Okay, and drop you. And we'll put you back to hand. And then we'll pump you up, right? Or, no, let's pump you up. We'll
My
attack.
sand will protect you.
Okay. Just gonna keep the pressure up. So I think Tender Shoot's gonna be the next card that we'll want to drop. I'm sure 3's going in the air at Bastry. Yep.
Please, let us find common ground.
Ooh, okay. So what's gonna, like, be a bigger threat, right? Do we want to get bodies down and then remove? I think that's what we want. Okay. We'll put on you.
Now is the time to strike.
I don't think they're gonna want to trade that Goshen Tai, because they're probably gonna want to keep it grown, huh? Oh, I'm surprised they're blocking with Luminarch. And at this point, too, I'm okay if they want to take down Bastry, because then we're going to put down Rabble Rousing, keep attacking, and just keep going wide with these tokens. Okay.
Despite defeat, I am proud of us.
No one's been defeated, buddy. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm still feeling that going wide attack, but maybe we want to take them out here. Oh, GG's. Alright, I think this is a decent hand. We got one of each color type land and some removal. Let's start with the tap land first. Witch's Oven, okay. Cool. I think we'll do just a Clarion Spirit. Hopefully we'll be landing those other land drops here soon. Ginger brew to go with the little witch's oven. Got ourselves a real baker over here. I got punched by a gingerbread person. Let's see how it is. I mean, this seems like a good idea. See what happens. Maybe it can be a little aggressive. And then maybe the next play is to drop a commander, so when we attack with that 1/1, get that card drop. That's really nice. Are they gonna sacrifice the cute little gingerbread dude? Oh my gosh, I just noticed the person behind, like, dropping the pie. That's pretty cute. Well, I don't know if it's cute. This actually looks like horrifying art. True. No! It's okay. I get it. That's an MB value. Okay. Well, at least we got another land. So, I'm gonna drop this. Drop that. And I think we want to attack. Get that card draw. Ooh, an Arasta. Arasta? Yeah, is that how you say it? I feel like I've been calling it a Trasta, and I'm 100% sure that's way, way off the mark there. Okay, veto. Probably want to use our removal on that. Right? Yeah, let's do it. Bonk. Get out of our lives. I probably should have waited till like after the attack phase, but I'm gonna keep that 1/1 for the card drop. But they're probably gonna block with the Ginger Brute. We'll attack. Ooh, got a force. That's what we needed. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Ooh. Wait, okay. Wonder if we want to put Tender Shoot Dryad down. Sorry, I'm kind of thinking we need to lean to just because that'll make a lot of bodies and just let us kind of overwhelm them a bit. Yeah, let's go with that. And they are tapped out. Well, they have like one mana geode, but I don't think they're going to be able to remove anything at instant speed with only one open mana. I gotta say, Tireless Provisioner, like if you have green, it's just so clutch, especially like for this situation where we're trying to be a little bit better about our mana fixing. Like Tireless Provisioner has just helped me so much with getting like maybe like another plains in this example by like just creating those treasure tokens a lot. I don't really feel like I use it to do like food tokens, but those treasure tokens are clutch. I wonder too if they're like setting up for the combo. It's a Sanguinate one. Yeah. Okay. So I don't think we're gonna have lethal. Okay, and then we'll put this down on... Let's do the commander. And thankfully, we have a little flying spirit person that probably can't get blocked. I am just worried that maybe next turn they're going to have enough to do some sort of combo. Because they can sacrifice their little ginger brute to gain life. Okay. they're parting ways with their ginger group. I wonder if I thought they would do like the sack before damage is done to gain life. They could do that, right? Yeah. They had enough mana open. Hopefully they don't have board wipe, but I don't know one that... I don't know, is it 4 mana that they have open that would let them wipe the board? Oh no, I guess never mind, they have 6. Because I keep forgetting about these little mana rocks over here. Commander would survive the destroy effect. Oh, unless that happens. Take action. Ooh, and gain normal life. That's very nice. Okay. So, we will put down Tireless Provisioner. Glacial Floodplain. We'll do this. We'll gain that treasure. Do we want to put this down? Yeah. And then attack. Still worried about the potential for a combo to happen. Yeah, of course I didn't even think about Meat Hook Massacre, like the most popular board wipe right now. But I think we're still fine. Revenge of the Ravens, very nice. So I only have 1 mana open. So I think that Revenge of the Ravens will let them stay alive, right? Let's do Falco. And that way we can see what's on top of our library. Go down to that, to 3. Falco's definitely one of my favorite Magic cards. Okay, Commander's back down. Do they have enough to do anything combo piece-wise? I don't think so, right? Oh, we made a little baby spider. Shall name him Philip. Looks like a Philip, right? Oh gosh, no, never mind that. I was just looking at those cute eyes on the outside, but then there's the little small ones that are just so scary. What's a scary name for a spider that's like... Ella Bane? Nope, not thinking of anything clever. Man, that looks like it could be so cute, and then you look at the art a bit closer, and those fangs are just horrifying. We'll drop the commander and get some card draw, in case they have a way to stay alive here. And then we'll just attack all in. I guess what I should have done if I was paying attention to the top card of my library was cast Boseiju to destroy that monster. That would have been smart. I'm gonna blame it. Still needing to chug caffeine for today. Still could possibly be lethal, right? It's at least 4. They block, let's say, Tireless Provisioner. 6, 9. Oh, it's just 1 short. Man, I'm kind of kicking myself. If I had just been paying attention to what Falco could do, I think this could have been easily wrapped up. Hopefully just a little goofball mistake like that doesn't make me lose the match. Sometimes I just get so focused on like what's happening on the board that I forget that I have stuff like, you know, with the quick Falco can do that can just look. Paper magic, no problem. I'm really good about checking the top card of that library, but for whatever reason in an arena I think I'm just not used to having that ability. Attack with this. Everything gets a boost. Right? Let's do this. So I attack. Oh, is that gonna kill me? Oh my goodness, I can't believe. I think I just have to go all in, right? But I think them, like those creatures dying, is it gonna kill me first? Or do they die before that goes on the stack? I think they, right? Is that how that works? Pretty much would have to have, like, exact C's, right? So... Oh, I'm nervous now. Man. Good game. Woo! Okay, wasn't exactly punished for the dumb mistake I made earlier. GG's. This is gonna be elf ball. Let's see. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. Oh, I have not been doing this. Marwyn the Nurturer. Whenever an elf enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Marwyn the Nurturer, and then you can tap her later for force equal to the number of their power. So, potential for putting in some spooky things rampant quickly. Not really worried about being milled, so spend 0, just so we're drawing a card. I think we'll want to get you down and you down. Yeah, they're getting all the stuff down. Okay. Put you down. I think this, because then we can do Battle for Predicate next turn. And I'm just going to attack because I feel like we're going to need to get this damage in pretty quickly. Woo. Yeah, it's gonna snowball here. Hopefully we hit another land drop, so then we can have something with Death Touch down. Okay. Oh, heck yes. Okay. So we'll put you down. So we definitely need that Death Touchy. I don't know if this is down, but I feel like we should still attack. Take a 4. Alright. And then next turn we can get Battle down, and Spirited Companion is maybe like a body. Okay. This is crazy. Yep, I will take that trade. Let's put a creature. Okay. So I think we want to probably draw. We have enough, right? 1, 2, 3 with the gold token. Yeah. Let's do this. Auto pay. Hopefully just make bodies to kind of help us stay alive. That's gonna be rough.
Don't get cocky. I'm not alone.
Okay. Looking at this, I'm thinking we're probably gonna wanna hit this. Drop you. And then have this go at Freyalise. And I don't think they're gonna want her to die. We have some chump blockers. So I'm thinking we're gonna do that. Because Freyalise can just add way too much value for their board.
I won't just wither and rot.
I'm really worried the other commander is gonna get huge again. But at least we can block with my commander for a little bit. Ooh. What's this next one? Okay. Woo. This is getting scary. Alright. You, right? Can I make a copy of that? Oh, no. Not that. Okay. Submit. So now we got copies of that at least. Resolve. Let's put you in tapped. Let's grab you. We'll grab you. Adeline? Sweet. Okay. Let's attack. I don't see anything with reach. So let's attack in the air. Okay. Whew, this is crazy. Adeline's an 1818. That's freaking nuts. Woo! That got big. Okay. Drop this. Drop you because you got death touch and can make another thing that I need. Okay. Grab you. Okay. I think we still just want to be throwing our little spirits in the air because they don't have any way to stop that. Key the Archive's good, because we might get an extra turn spell. I don't know. How much mana we got? Like, probably enough, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be open so we can still play Infestation Expert. Okay. I think we want that, right? I don't really see necessarily anything that we need to counter. I'm gonna put that in the bin. And then let's do this. So let's do it again. Same beats in the air. Wonder Gallic readers would have been better just because then we're getting like all these extra bonuses from that. Oh, didn't even realize I could do that now. Is there anything in here that we want to grab right now? I think so. I think we want to get this so we can make a ton of like more copies of our tokens. Okay, so our Death Toucher's going in there. Our 5/5 and you are going in there. Our 4. Hopefully they're not just gonna like pump the board. Oops, I missed that. And then how much gets through? 8 along into that. You to that. And you to that. I don't know if I did bad blocks there, but and just for good measure there. I feel like they have a way to just give everything trample, right? Okay. I'm still glad I did that. Whew. GG's. Well, thank you for hanging out until the end. We went 5-1. I didn't show the game that was lost because it was a little boring. Light Pause just came out swinging, kicked my butt by like turn 4. Not afraid to say I lost. Just not an exciting game. But yeah, I was actually really happy with how this deck performed overall. Like, I didn't expect it to do very well, honestly. And I don't know, some part of me felt like maybe it was a bit of a jank build, but it actually performed really effectively. And a huge part of it is just because I think just the token spam pieces of it, like Adeline's such a good card, and then when you compare it with Gala Greeters, where you're just, you know, making a lot of bodies and getting just so much value returned from that. So of the MVP cards, I have to say Gala Greeters, again, because this deck is wanting to make so many bodies, like you're just going to get so many triggers with Gala Greeters. Adeline, again, amazing card. Because you're making tons of tokens, she gets very like strong attack power wise, and so it's just amazing how much she just can really carry a game. So MVP card for sure. And then rabble rousing, like so many citizen token creatures like being made just by attacking in with like everything that we had, and just kind of like a token replacement effect too, because if you're attacking with those 1/1 tokens and they die, well, rabble rousing is going to be making more 1/1 creature tokens based on how you're attacking with your creatures. So I feel like that's a little bit of a replacement effect as well. But yeah, great synergies, really fun to play, pretty fast games to play too. Just because you're really aggro focused, unless you happen to be going up against another deck that is also very aggro focused, and then it's kind of a race to see who can go wide more, I guess. But one thing that we didn't get to see from this gameplay is just something that was fun that I did during some test plays with this deck, which was Soul Herder. Blinking stuff with ETBs like Titan of Industry was just so much fun to do, especially like mid to late game when you're able to just play Titan of Industry pretty, consistently. But I've just found that like that was an additional way to just add so much more value, because Soul Herder is gonna flicker, Titan of Industry, and then Titan of Industry lets you pick, two, so you can destroy an artifact or an enchantment that might be giving your opponent the edge, or you're just making more bodies, or if you're worried about a board wipe happening, you can put a shield counter on a creature. And I would just put a shield counter on Titan of Industry at first, and then blink it and have it put it on something else that I really cared about, like Adeline. And so I just found like late game that like this was just a really fun synergy. It might come across as a bit jank, but it was really, really fun to just do that. And also like Soul Herder, you can flicker a creature and it'll come back like untapped. So if I needed something like Kira Boundless Sky to attack and be around for defense, then I was able to do that just by using Soul Herder to flicker it. So again, a lot of really cool stuff. White's are very powerful, and then when you just mix it with blue and green, it's just, I love it. It's good times. But thanks for hanging out, and hope you have a good one. Bye.